Okay, got my stuff to take off the varnish and the stain in the wood. Got this Bix. It's supposed to work good. And coarse grade steel wool for the scrubbing. And then 4-0, the super fine grade steel wool for getting the burrs and everything off. This is for the smoothing down. And I got my gloves. I got my safety glasses for the chemicals. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this. Okay, after using that Bix and the stripper and all that stuff, I got the stain and the varnish and everything off, and so we got our natural wood. And I also decided to strip my original handguard and upper gas tube guard. So I'm gonna stain all these. I just got done sanding them to get all the burrs and the grain out that came up from washing the wood. I had to soak it in water and scrub off all that stripper so the wood got wet. I put it in a cool, dry place, which is recommended. You don't want to let it sit out in the sun; it'll crack, stuff like that. I just put it deep in the dwells of my closet for a week, and I just pulled it out today and I sanded it down. Now, I started off with 60 grit sandpaper, and I worked my way up to 220. Now, the only grits that I used was 60, 150, and 220, but some people say, use 60, 100, 150, 200, 220, 250. They, work your way to start off with rough and then work your way up all the way to, the finest of the finest grit. But I mean, I only used 60, 150, and 220, and it's got a nice smooth finish. Like, when you just get done shaving, you get that baby butt smooth. It's that smooth. So all that's left is I'm gonna get some pre-stain so the stain all goes evenly, so I have a nice even color. And then I'm gonna find some stain. I'm still in the process of looking for that perfect Russian red. People want to use RIT dye and make their own stain, but I'm just gonna go ahead and look for a stain in a can. It's I've looked at Minwax, and they've got a Sedona red and a red mahogany, and it's going to be between the two. I think I'm going more towards the red mahogany, and then after that I'm going to get some Minwax polyurethane spray, and then seal these babies up, and then I'll show you the end results. It is complete. Here it is, the stock set, fully stained, and with its protective coats of polyurethane. It's pretty sweet now. I think it looks it's good to my liking now. So I decided to go with the red mahogany Minwax stain, and you can't see it here. I'm doing this outside, but I'll put some pictures of it outside. But you can really see the dark. It's really dark red, and I like that. It doesn't really go with the pistol grip, but I think I can live with that. But yeah, it took about over a week just to get it done, because you just got to let that stain sit. I applied the stain on the wood, and I just let it sit there for a couple of days until it wasn't sticky anymore to the touch. And I got my fine grained steel wool and just sanded it down to where you could start to see the rings in the wood, but it was still a nice red that you could see it. And once I stopped there, let it dry a little bit longer, and then followed the directions on the polyurethane spray can and added a couple of coats, and it's all dry and it's done. So I'll put some pictures in here too.